down the allotment. It is the 29th of December 2020. Little bit cold today. Fingers are freezing. I've been doing my guttering because the shed's been leaking a lot. I'm getting a lot of water running down the sides, and I felt it's time I did some guttering. Now, I struggled to find the type of guttering, but after a bit of internet searching, I found a shed guttering kit, which is actually really quite good. It's from Wicks's it was £28, and from B&Q it's £32. Bear in mind you will need extra little bits and bobs depending on the size of your shed, so a few more fixtures and fittings that fit it all together may be needed. So look that up, look at your size of shed, because the type of guttering I've been looking at is called mini flow guttering for sheds. So it's actually really quite small. I was quite shocked at how small it was. That's it. It's yeah, compared to my hand look, it's like mini guttering for a shed. It's really cute. The downpipe, that's the size of the downpipe. The downpipes come in 2 metre lengths, and so does the half round. Now, because my shed was 8 foot long and wide, so like 8 foot by 8 foot, the 2 metres wasn't enough, so I had to buy an extra strip. These are the little braces that you screw onto the side of your shed and that it clips into. They were like 98 pence each, and the end pieces were about, let's see, about 89p again. I mean, that the little fixtures and fittings for it are quite cheap. The actual, this strip I think is around £4.80 for a 2 metre strip, and the downpipe was, let's have a look, I wrote this down somewhere, don't know, but probably not far off the same price as the half round. The stop ends were £1.62 each, and just go online, have a look. B&Q do a whole load of mini flow guttering, and Wicks's do it as well. I'm sure there's lots of other places you can get them as well, but what you're looking for is mini flow guttering or mini flow guttering kits, and that has really helped me out in getting all of this up. So yeah, anyway, I've started doing the guttering. I'm really pleased with it because it's actually kept the shed dry. It's made a major difference, and of course I have a water butt full of water ready for the winter. No, ready for the summer. The only thing is, it's filling up too quickly and overflowing. So I need some sort of management system on the water, because obviously we're getting a lot of rain here, and I'm having to keep siphoning the water away, which is kind of a bit of a waste. But otherwise it's overflowing onto the corner of the shed, and I'm thinking I don't want one really boggy corner of the shed because it's just not going to be good for the shed. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, so I started siphoning away. I think I need to buy another couple of water butts, so once one's full it can siphon into the next one and then into the next one. But anyway, if anyone's got any good ideas for me on that, put it in the comments below, and I'll have a look at what you're saying. Perhaps tell me what kits you've got set up at your place. So I'll show you around. So I'll go and show you what I've rigged up. Here's the water butt at the moment, which is so full I've had to let some out, and this is the only way I could really think of doing it and getting it away from the raised beds. I didn't want it all sort of getting down here and making everything really, really wet, especially where the corner of the shed is, because at the moment it's overflowing out of here, dripping down the shed and making, obviously you can see there it's getting all damp. It's even brought the paint off, and I just don't want this corner of the shed getting really, really wet, which it is at the moment. So I'm siphoning that out down the plot and getting the water away from up here because it's also very, very wet all around here. You can see how wet it is, and I don't want to get any wetter really. There you go. After I show you my setup, I'm going to walk around the allotment and show you everybody else's, so you can have a bit of an idea of what everyone's rigging up here, and a few examples just to help you decide how you'd like to rig your shed up. So I've started here with an end cap, if you can see that. Oh, we've also got a bit of snow, guys. The rain's turning to snow. Now, on the length of that, from 2 meters was from that end there, and it reached to here. There's my connector. So for that little piece, a bit annoying, I had to buy another length just to get that little piece on the end, because I was short by that much. How annoying. But there you go. So you've got your end cap, a bracket, the connector to connect the 2 half rounds. Also, I have this sloping down slightly, very slightly, so the water all runs to the back. I have another support one here, clip, comes along. I put another support clip in, and these just screw in at the back, very easy to put together. Then I have my corner section. Now, because this was a bit flimsy like that, I had to put another support one on there. It's like not gone in quite properly there at the top. Look, can you see? It's supposed to clip under that bit there. Around the corner and along down the back. And I'll show you the other side. Oh, look at the snow! Proper snowing now. There's our site with all the other allotments. I'll go around and show you all the other sheds and how they've put their guttering up as well, so you can have lots of examples. It looks really pretty with the snow. Well, my site doesn't. It looks like a right mess, but the snow looks pretty. And the same again on this side. We've got the end cap there, a bracket, a section of pipe work, and then the connector there, and then coming along another connector, and then coming along to the corner angle. Now, if your butt is square on the end of your shed here, the bit there can have the downpipe connector on, so it can just come straight down into the top of your butt with a lid on, and you know, cut a hole in the lid. But mine, because my butt is halfway over my shed, I've got mine coming in from this side. So there it's connected there instead along the back of my shed, which you can tell I haven't actually finished off completely yet. But I wanted to get this pipe up because the shed was just leaking so badly. It did need to come up. So if your butt's on the side, you can have the downpipe here going straight into your butt, and then you won't need these angle connectors. I'm thinking I might bring mine around the corner. I'm not totally sure yet, but at the moment that's how I've got it rigged up. Obviously you can tell that's not great. You also get these pipe bits here which hold your downpipe in place and give it a bit of support. There we go. So there you go, that's how I've got it set up at the moment. I think I am going to change this setup a little bit here and probably get it coming straight down into the top of the barrel there. If not, you can get those pieces that clip onto your downpipe and have a little pipe coming off it that goes into there, which then means if your butt is full, it then carries on straight down the downpipe and out the bottom, anything that isn't needed when the butt is full. So I'm going to have a little look into those anyway, but at the moment that's how it's rigged up, and it has stopped a lot of the leaking on the inside, if not all of the leaking on the inside, which has been a big deal to me really. So I'm able to get on and do the inside and paint it. So there you go. I hope that's helped when you're looking to do your shed. Also, a lot of people just have one strip on this side and a downpipe to a butt, and then one strip along the other side and a downpipe to another water butt, which means you don't connect the two together along the back. There's lots of ways you can do it for sheds. Because I didn't have the room to put another water butt that side because it's the walkway, but I've seen people that have done it like that. Walking around the allotment, I'm finding a lot of shed guttering examples. This one has got a stop end there and comes straight along and down into the water butt. A very tidy system there. There's one here going into the side of the water butt. Here's the one I was talking about, where you can have it just down the side and into a butt, and down the side and into the butt. They look like they've also got a connection between the two butts and another spare butt here, so they've got a really good rigged up system there. One there which is around the top of the, well, back of the shed, because that's a sloping roof shed, and they've come there and they have then attached one butt to another again there. So this one here is coming from the front with the stop end around and draining into the barrel here, and the same on the other side of the shed. And then he looks like he has an overflow into this butt here as well. So that's where it comes literally just straight down the back of the connector into the top of the water butt itself. I think that's probably the system I'm going to actually implement on my plot. This one here is coming from both sides around the back and connecting here. It's just a runoff at the moment onto the ground itself, but you could rig a water butt up to this wherever. Here's another system where it's coming off the two slanted sides and connecting round the back and going straight into the butt around the back. There's another slanted roof one where they've got one piece just along the back there and then coming in on an angle to the water butt. This one here again, starting at the one end, coming right the way round into a butt at the front. There you go, that's a really nice setup. He's got some angle pieces on his there, look. So there's a look at some of the allotment shed setups for their guttering and water butts. I think they're all really good and gives you lots of ideas of what you can do with your shed. So that's my setup, and if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to follow my journey and see how everything pans out here at the allotment, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the allotment. Bye.